Hey YouTube, this is only GI Nerd Commander here with something I've been wanting to do for a while now, and that is kind of a, not really a review, more of a retrospect of the Alley Viper. There's already a lot of reviews of pretty much every version of the Alley Viper, so I just wanted to kind of really quick go through, just some of my thoughts on them. This one's from 1989, one of my favorite figures as a kid. Um, And surprisingly, this one has lasted really well. As far as paint scratches go, only on the hands and a little bit on the dagger and grenade right here. That was all I could find, which was really good. Seems like my camera is extra low today. I should back him up. Well, in any case. But then also the only thing that's missing is a part of the scope here that was cut off. And for some reason I like to always remove the harpoon. So yeah. Alley Vapor was originally designed to go with the Cobra Rage, but they decided to switch it and make into a single pack, which was cool. Uh, Definitely a unique looking figure. The color scheme is very his own. You're not going to find any other figures in the Cobra Army that had a color quite like this. Um, Although in the 90s they were pretty bright. So, but I guess orange was a big color for Cobra at the early 90s. So let's take a look at this gun here. If we can get it out of his hand. If this thumb breaks, no. So this arm is pretty loose. But considering it was one of my favorite figures and I play with it all the time, that's pretty good. So here you can kind of see the older version of this gun. There is another version of it. I checked, I'm pretty sure this is the one that actually came with the original. So there's a look at that. Very unique weapon to say the least. I don't know what the name of it would be. But yeah, there's that. Moving along, the backpack that is supposed to come with a harpoon, as you've probably seen also with the POC version, or the Cobra Island version, which both are almost identical, except in size. So it'll come off here. Yeah, so I wasn't a big fan of the harpoons as a kid, so I'd pull them out. I like the idea of him having a spare gun in the back here. And you can see it has a little cable and grenades. So, also, little flashlight. It's a cool, you've already seen it before, but it's cool. And one of the coolest things that I really liked about this figure when I was a kid was the shield. Let's try to get that out real quick. There we go. The shield itself has a very wicked design to it. I think that's the best word for it, along with the cool camouflage. This version of Alley Viper always seemed kind of like a Cobra Navy officer to me. These colors just kind of seem Navy-esque. So, also has the oh, whoops. Also has the blast shield up here. I never liked the blast shield. I always used to take it off. So, yeah, and paint detail on mine's still really good on the eyes. So that's nice. One of my favorite figures I still have. In 1993, the Alley Viper was revisited and came out with this version. I actually kind of like this version. I don't know if I'd be excited about it today if they released it as anything else, but I do think the coolest part about it was his helmet with the fangs. Which I think after this one, I think that was the last time that they used that form of blast shield. I think after that they just went straight to these. Which actually almost makes sense because it actually has eye holes for him to see out of. Well, you can see that mine does have the peg is scratched on the side, or not scratched, I should say, but broken off on the side. So, and they pretty much gave him an entire new body. They didn't really change the arms though. I don't think they changed the arms at all. Nope, they did change the arms, didn't they? I think they did because he has a knife over here, I believe. Yeah, that one has a knife. So, but they kept basically to the same thing. Here's the shield for this one. I don't have actually every single thing for this one. Well, I might, but I didn't want to spend the time looking for it. You will notice though that there is a difference in the gun. I tried looking it up. I don't know if you can tell by the because instead of a handle, there's a clip here. This one also should have a clip right here, but I cut that off for some reason. I also cut this part off. I'm sorry. So yeah, there's that. Also, after this one, there was another reissue. That if you don't like the orange color of this Alley Viper, you won't like the one after that at all. It was basically the exact same figure as this, except for it was the brightest neon orange and blue that you've ever seen in your entire life. It was very, very bright. And for some reason, I can't find that figure. So, he has also come with a really cool Cobra shield. So, there's that guy. In pretty good shape. And then kind of going back, I mean, you guys have already seen this one a billion times. But one of my favorite figures, just the POC Alley Viper. You can definitely see, and just like the Cobra Island set, I don't have that one. But, I mean, they took everything and, just made it a little bit bigger in scale. But a few changes. I mean, they definitely changed the gun, which is a good thing. But like the backpack, if you can kind of see on here, which I always really like the backpack. I didn't like the harpoon, but I love the backpack. And as you'll see, it's basically completely identical, except for with the size size difference and removable harpoon. So. But definitely Alley Viper has always had a special place in my collection and my heart. I was never able to army build when I was a kid, so definitely now, being an immature adult, I've really tried to gather as many of this version as I could, the POC version. And he's definitely a figure that will always be special to me. This one I might actually put up on a shelf somewhere. Lots of memories. Lots of good memories. And I think that's when you're growing up, that's the most important thing about a toy is the memories that you have with it. It's almost kind of sad that now video games have almost kind of replaced the action figure for kids. I really wish that more kids were able to get into action figures the way I or some other people that might be watching this did. So, but there's still hope. I mean, there's lots of kids out there that are getting into it, and I think hopefully with my channel I've kind of helped get a few people into G.I. Joe. So with all that said, this has been just a little Alley Viper retrospect. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. And yay! Thank you.